beautiful May 16th. The sun is setting out there to the west. We are seeding canola now. Little update is, I forgot I had this shirt on. I don't know what I was doing when I did this shirt. Anyway, pay no attention to that. Little update, we finished the wheat, we finished the durum, we finished the lentils, not all in that order. We are now on canola. Like an idiot, I decided that I was going to grow 3 different varieties of canola on top of that. One for sure I have to keep separate. The second one would be good if I did. It could be a premium to it. So right now we are growing, I was going to show you a bag, but apparently I dumped it in already and took all the garbage off. So anyways, this is, I believe this stuff to be, oh man, 5125 Brett Young Clearfield canola. Now, I'm not normally a Clearfield canola type of guy. I've grown it in the past. I've grown the Nexera stuff, and it didn't do an awesome job. But this is the barley sloughs and the lentil stubble. Let's get away from the tractor a little bit here. Look at that trash. Holy cow. Oh man, hey, I've got experience now. Remember when we were seeding that wheat and canola into that crazy amount of trash over there? I call it the hazel quarter, the first quarter I bought up here. That was actually our best crop, so I guess you can still grow through it. Probably not optimum though, but still grows through it. So here's our lentil stubble. This is one of our fields. This was not harrowed, by the way, if you're wondering, hence the clumps you see down there. A few more clumps right here. This field, we managed to push through the combine, most of it. Also, I quickly realized that I would not go to mid-row shanks on my drill, because shanks do not go through this stuff at all without those banders in front knifing it, chopping it up. At least in my experience up here. So, what a beautiful evening, you guys. Okay, this is a slough down there. Remember we seeded barley into our sloughs because lentils don't like to get their feet wet. They don't like saline ground. The barley did pretty good. That's what barley likes. We grew 2 crops. We actually had two different types. We had barley and lentils in the cart when we were seeding last year. I did not do that this year. Reason why I didn't do that is because it created a pain in the butt to spray that and to come back and combine it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. See what happens. We don't have a harrow up here. So you'll see these canola clumps. This was canola the year before. I believe it was in vigor. And I am putting canola on top. I had lentils into my canola, and now I'm putting canola back into my lentils. Now, I like to work in a cereal rotation, but I am trying to set up our farm rotation up here. I do not plan on coming down here for a couple fields of cereals. All my cereals are on the north end of the farm. All the canola is on the south end of the farm. So it's going to canola. Now it has to go to a Clearfield canola because I sprayed Odyssey out here, which has an IMI in it, and you can't seed canola on something that you spray Odyssey on. And Odyssey is a herbicide that we put on our lentils to spray out the canola that we seeded them into. And that has a residual effect for 2 years. So you can only put a Clearfield tolerant, Odyssey tolerant canola back into it. So that's what we're doing. Oh, is there mosquitoes out here, you guys? Hear those frogs? Such a gorgeous evening. I was actually just trying to get over the hill over here, but it's too far of a walk. I am leaving quite a bit of lentil clumps over there because we cut that side of the field at night and it did not chop very good, even though we had the knives in, the stationary knives in the X9. And if you remember, the other field, we couldn't push through at all, like at all. We actually had to go get an S series. S series came to the X9s. Both X9s wouldn't push it through. We had a lot of trouble last year pushing tough lentil straw through the combine, but the S series just put it right through like it was no big deal. Like an older used S series just put it through like it was no big deal. $1 million combine, can't put it through. $300,000 combine, no problem. So, quite concerned about that again this year. I should probably check the back of my drill because there's some pretty steep, knobby hills in this field. Clearly, you can tell. Steep there, steep there. I actually got stuck on that one. I'm going to zoom in. See that? I reseated it twice. I came to a complete stop. And I'm only going in an inch deep because it's canola. My cart was 3/4 full, so quite a bit of weight back there. Locked up, came up, realized that I was in a problem, and I'm like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, and I dug myself right down into a hole. This deep. It was crazy. And I'm trying to peel myself off. I am stopped going forward, like ceased to move. And if I stop, I'm stuck. And I'm just curving it, trying to peel myself out of the hole or trench myself off the hill, which is what I did. Ashton and Chapel were with me. Ashton was very displeased. And we didn't fully get stuck. We managed to peel ourselves off the hill. Made a total mess over there. I thought I took a tire off the bead. Turns out I didn't. I don't know how I didn't, but I didn't. And then I was going down. This is pretty steep down. Washout, right back up. Smucked the back of my cart into that washout. Not because the washout's deep, it's just because of the angle of it. I saw my ladders kick back and come back. My hitch of the drill hit the dirt. And my weights just skimmed over it. And I'm like, wow, I guess I should have cut this out. Problem is, this hill pushes on me so hard that I just gotta keep her straight until I get up this other side, or it will jackknife my drill. And that's right here. A little skiddy skid here. Oh man. Doesn't look steep, I know. Doesn't look steep, but it was. Both my ladders are there. That's good. The ladders are actually designed to kick back. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say before we get too close to that fan, you can't hear me anymore, is on the other lentil field. Remember that Schulte brought us out that disc harrow? Well, I guess I should back up a little bit further here. Remember when the X9s couldn't put out lentil straw? Yeah. We actually had to windrow it. We just windrowed the whole field. Just spit it right out the back. And speaking of windrowing and spitting it out the back, do you remember when the X9 wouldn't even spit it out the back? It actually plugged the back end of the X9 trying to spit it out the back. Like, how is that freaking possible? It is. It's possible. Go watch my videos. It'll plug her right up all the way to the front. And I wasn't even running through my chopper. I was literally discharging it straight up the back. Anyway, nightmare, right? So we had all these windrows, and I actually was looking into getting a neighbor to bale it. No such luck, because it is good. It is really good feed. Just hear a neighbor over there harrowing. Anyways, we took that disc harrow. We'll get to that field tomorrow. Maybe I'll give you an update on it. We harrowed it 3 times, all different directions, and we spread it completely right out. Better than this, obviously. This wasn't harrowed at all. The reason why we didn't harrow this one, it was because we wanted some trials. So I guess we'll tune in tomorrow. Might get rain tonight, but tune in tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm gonna get back to seeding. I'll catch you on the flipper. Adios. You're right. I feel like this shirt needs a little explanation. It's because I don't know if it was last year or not. One of the years we're just running stupid hours like all farmers do during the busy seasons, and somebody asked me, or was asking, maybe asked me how I was doing, and that's what fumbled out of my mouth. Real good. Keep trying real good. I don't know. That's what come out. Ashton thought it was hilarious. She made a shirt. There's the story behind it. And just like that, it's the next day. It's the May 17th. Let's jump out. I am seeding this lentil field that we disc harrowed 3 times. We nearly turned it into summer fallow, but we needed to do that because we windrowed the entire field pretty much because we couldn't get it to the back of the combine. So let's go take a look. It is a lot windier out there today, I'll warn you that. A lot of passing showers. Got rained out again back home. I don't know how much we got, but got rained out again, which is good. I have no problem with that. So this whole field was disc harrowed 3 times, and like I just said before, it was windrowed. Means we dropped the straw off the combine, and there was actual literal rows. Maybe I'll try and insert a picture if I could ever remember to insert pictures. I never remember to do that. It's seeding beautiful, you guys. You would never know that this was, well, you wouldn't even know this was lentil stubble, really. And you wouldn't know that we dropped the straw. It definitely exposed some of the rocks. Threw it up on top. You can definitely tell it's been harrowed. Tell with the rocks. I do have Hammy on to help. It just literally just spread it. Really happy with the job it did. This is like the biggest clump here. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Ooh, almost dropped my phone. So we're seeding canola into it. And then after that, it will go to a wheat. Probably gonna go to a wheat or a durum. It's gonna be a cereal crop. Donovan is still up here. Being that we got rained out again down south, he doesn't need to get back to run that other drill. So we might just double shift this one and run it 24 hours. I'm running it like 17 or 18 hours already. But I would welcome someone to shift me off. Good dirt up here, that's for sure. All right, guys, really happy with the job the harrow did. Hopefully the canola comes well. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Adios.